Selamat, welcome guys, teman-teman. Di sini ya konten kedua kita bermain PES, yaitu untuk push divisi, jadi top 1 divisi. Ya semoga aja sih, soalnya kan baru bikin. Ya emang dulu sih pernah bikin, tapi di apa itu namanya, di blokir atau dihapus akunnya. Jadi buat lagi, mau gimana lagi. Padahal ya kecewa sih, soalnya itu kan apa itu namanya, akun udah lama dari 2018 kayaknya, juga nggak tahu sih. Oh iya, ini kan hari Kamis ya, update kita sebelum main divisi itu main dulu cari-cari pemain lah. Soalnya kan ya top up untuk kerja itu tidak mungkin. Ya gini, baru belajar di Untuk maupun di TikTok ya. Kita lihat lah. Barcelona. Siapa nih? Kita main event acak-acakan dulu. Yang punya page bisa komen nanti atau di kolom komentar ya, kita bisa main bareng. Dari kemarin itu muter gak dapat dapatnya itu main ampas dong. Ada yayasan ini, gila asik nih. Dapat siapa nih? Kolaborasi sama Indonesia cuy. Boleh baik dulu. Petri ada rapinya, Petri, Lamjama, Lewandowski, sama Konten. Ya berharap sih Lamin atau enggak Petri, soalnya kan di kurangnya itu squad saya. Kalau menurutku itu sih kurang di tengah, tapi sama di back sih pertahanan. Soalnya dari kemarin tuh nyoba main di divisi itu kalah semua cowok, sampai mumet aku. Terus semoga ini dapat epic cowok. Ya semoga aja butuh awan sih. Boleh deh semuanya. Waduh, siapa ini? Apa ini? Takut gak ada sampah. Minimal dia epic gitu loh. Siapa ini? Kita lihat. Boleh dulu. Cek dulu di dalam main. Progresif boleh. Penalti ya. Mana tadi? Yang free tadi. Waduh, cuman ya semoga aja dapat lamin atau battery. Itu sih yang gue harapkan. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Semoga dapat yuk. Siapa nih? Itu sip. Kita lihat yuk. Satu kalau Lukas Hernandez itu mainnya itu berapa ya? Belum lihat statistiknya. Kita coba dulu ya. Upgrade. Siapa di PT ya? Kita latihan level. Kemudian teman saja lah. Langsung max. Kita lamin aja. Kan 100 tuh. Kita coba dulu. Ada tiga pemain. Kita lihat dulu untuk poin progresnya. Itu kalau nanti 3 kali pertandingan. Oh iya, nanti kita ganti tim ya. Indonesia sih harusnya. Kita coba formasi cuy. 3-2-1. apa yuk? Ya ampun.
In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the pass is intercepted. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Shooting
He's got a side of goal!
and
collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Majraoui. Either side yet able to find the net. Alexander Arnold carries the ball down the right. Ribéry. Alexander Arnold. He is just caressing the ball.
Messi.
And Bayern Munich take the lead. Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
After 27 minutes is
Bayern Munich are in front now. The game's only goal.
Ya,
Well, I guess this ought to
Lalu
make things
tepat.
interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
ke belakang. Flashing.
Well, the ball's come loose here. Brahim Diaz gets
Terlalu
good
cepat.
distance on it.
Terlalu berisi.
Unahi.
Morocco really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Well, that was a period of possession.
Kemana dikasih sih?
Just about no threat at
Wah,
all.
sekelas dari pukul dulu cek cuy.
He's had it taken off him.
Ke belakang dulu.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Ribéry. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
there will be 1 minute added time.
It's
Gimana?
anyone's ball now.
Kalau itu masuk.
That's it for the first half. Breathless ending. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked
Ayolah,
up very well,
jangan
nicely
sibuk.
organised, hence
Main
their
bagi
position.
dulu.
They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Pedri.
Bayern Munich,
Aduh,
having made the crucial
terlalu
breakthrough.
jauh bolanya.
To that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good.
Dapat.
1-0 at the break.
Pedri. Oh, dapat backup ternyata.
And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Pedri. Davis. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's
Aduh,
still
salah
1-0.
umpan. Dapat. Nice.
The attendance for this
Pedri.
match was 61,052.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Ya, terlalu jauh.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Gak sampai.
Oh, super find. And he was quick to react. Ben Seguir is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Ya.
Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Vlahovic.
Yeah,
On the
bitch.
field is number 11.
Back to the goalkeeper.
Mbappe.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
While this lead is beginning to look a little delicate, I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Free yo.
Morocco really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Dapat.
Brahim Diaz.
Santai. Jangan panik.
Bayern Munich leading here
salah
by
umpan.
this still precarious 1-0 margin. And it's Ribéry. Messi. Davis.
Masuk gak?
That's good
Aduh.
defensive concentration.
That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Ribéry. Number 10.
Look, it's a run
Messi.
defence is
Guys,
dislike,
terlalu
but
dekat
the
kiper,
team
Cuk.
has to be spot on.
17,
Bayern Munich certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
There will be 1 minute
McAllister.
added time.
He's tried one!
Dari jauh.
2 up now, and they are cruising.
Gila. Meledak.
I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
17, McAllister.
And very quickly, the substitute. And there goes the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire.
Ternyata asik sih pakai.
Reality and
Pedri.
quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done.
Yuk kita langsung ganti tim. Yang pasti itu Indonesia. Aduh, lama gini. Dulu itu kalau main PES itu ada fixannya sih. Ya, semoga aja menang sih. Nggak susah-susah amat. Soalnya dari kemarin itu susah. Oh iya lupa cuy. Kita harus ganti tim ya. Lawan Inter cuy. Kita coba ini dulu ya. Kita pakai lah. maklum.
Bayern Munich can't afford to celebrate now, having secured promotion out of this division. They have the luxury of trying something entirely new. But of course the fans still demand the results. Can the players and their intense-looking captain oblige? Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. Oh, shooting chance!
Aduh,
And
Messi.
he's following up!
Iya
Oh, that
ampun.
was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Soalnya kaki kanan Messi.
Bayern Munich
Bentar.
with their first corner. The first
Kayaknya
game for
perlu
either
dibantu.
side, actually.
Satu.
Mbappe with the
Aduh.
clearance.
Dapat.
And it's Beckham. Van Dijk making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
He's trying. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Beckham brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh, mana. Yo.
Ruben Neves. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Dapat.
Injury this time.
Santai.
Rafinha. Beckham. And Alexander-Arnold. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Here's
Something.
Olise! Oh, it's come loose.
Rapinya. Aduh. Santai. Ih, gak
And
dapat.
it's Messi. And here's Vlahovic. Van Dijk. Great ball and it's
Messi.
shots. Goal!
1-0.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer after 31
Gila,
minutes
cakep banget.
is number 10, Lionel Messi.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Rafinha. And it's Ribéry. Played out wide.
Look,
Dapat dong.
movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Turns and goes back. Can he finish?
Beckham. Keren banget
Goal taken
ini.
goal. And
Gila.
again, they simply
Legenda
took
banget.
what has hit them.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Goal after 37 minutes is number 19, David
Bayern Munich are sitting
David
pretty 2-0.
Beckham.
No doubt as to who has the momentum
Messi,
here.
antara
now. The
Messi.
only doubt
Antara
is how
Messi.
many is coming.
Picked out brilliantly.
Alah, empat siapa tuh?
It's a goal kick. This man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only
Nice.
can a player of such
Santai.
high caliber show
Santai.
the imagination to set
Santai.
up a goal, but he can also
Keeper.
produce when the
Keeper.
pressure's on to
Keeper
deliver a
dulu.
big moment. This guy was born to create.
2
Davis.
added minutes has been indicated.
Shifted upfield.
Wih, terlalu jauh rapinya. Dapat rapinya loh. Aduh,
And the first
kehabis.
35 minutes are up. how's the first half compared with your expectation?
Bayern Munich
Bakal
just didn't want the
masukkan lagi dia.
half-time whistle to be blown.
Tapi dulu aja
Convincing
lah.
and controlled.
Bayern Munich are heading into the break.
Langsung
Very happy with how
cara
it's gone
lama.
so far.
Tapi sekarang udah nggak bisa.
We're already back
Nggak
up
tahu sih
and running after
kenapa.
half-time.
Padahal dulu
So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Davis is wide and looking to get onto this. Ribery and the finish.
kocak.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Apakah sama-sama kaki kiri dia?
De Arrascaeta, Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Arrascaeta, Messi.
Messi.
Neither of these two want to come on second
Kau
base.
set
And he's onside.
Satu.
Well, the movement is slick, the
Aduh, nggak lari.
speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Can he put it away?
Nice. Tangan Pablo.
And the lead is extended still further. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Alexander-Arnold.
Aduh,
He
kok
won't be
gitu
happy with
bombanya.
that one. Alexander-Arnold. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace.
Pusing. Ih, gak dapet yo.
That has been
Ya
so
ampun,
wide.
offside.
Ruben Neves gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Inter. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Bayern Munich still have the cards to affect this game.
Substitutions taking place.
Davis. And it's Davis. Now it's Rafinha. Ribery. And here's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball.
Aduh, kepencet kursor.
And he thumps it clear. And Rafinha. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lovely bit of skill.
Set.
He's gone for goal!
And
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Rafinha put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Aimed beyond the defence. Still
Aduh,
well to him.
terlalu lama pegang bola.
Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Dapat dong.
Well, that
Standar
crosses
dulu nggak
across.
sih? Chill.
Well, quality
Chill.
clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed,
Aduh.
having made the run
Gila.
and not get picked out.
Pandai bro.
That is ended up in
Ada,
the
nggak sampai.
Now it's Rafinha. And that will be it.
Yuk,
Well, that
masuk
was a
Divisi.
shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did...
Kok nggak ada ya? Kita promosi Divisi lucu. Buat peringkat saya itu, tujuan saya itu Divisi 1 sih. Kalau sampai, kalau nggak sampai ya udah. Yang penting kan kalian terhibur gitu. Aduh, lama ini cu. Kita konversi betul kok ini sih nonton terus ya lama bisa nasional. Mana Indonesia? Oh ini, kasih kita ubah ini dulu. Artinya sama Patrick Satu tidak pernah kayak sih gelandang serang. Itu cuma di back sih. Maksudnya jangan kuat-kuat. Susah malah. Lama. Ada takut ya? Jangan terlalu sombong sih. Nanti kayak kemarin sombong kalah. Mana ini? Meriksa koneksi terus. Gila. Ini serius nih. Sinyalku kok gini ya? Tuh, masa ya ketemu musuh bot.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique.
Can he finish? It goes again!
Gila,
Good-looking ball.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
He's picked his way through. Oh, smashing header! There it is! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Akanji. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And they've got a throw. And it's Beckham. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Rice. Now it's Messi. Rafinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And if you have just joined us, still just... Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Foden. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Rafinha. Olise! And with that, the half-time whistle goes. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. How would you review the first half?
Indonesia merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Indonesia go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. He's gone for goal! Son Heung-min. Rice. Foden.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Indonesia are still that goal to the good. Van Dijk. And Akanji. Now he's off and running.
71,550. Substitutions taking place.
Pedri. Messi. Pedri. Mbappe. Turns and... Olise! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Rafinha! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Olise. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mbappe. And it's Son Heung-min. Picked up, brilliant. There's the hit!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, he's played it in low. They've got rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Indonesia still ahead by the game's only goal. Olise. Robertson. Olise.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Referee looks at his watch and
Ya,
blows
satu
his
lagi ya.
whistle. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory.
Untuk. Lama. Wakil bilang dewe. Boleh. Kita pakai jersey yang merah loh. Dia dapat orange, Cuk. Dapat lagi yang juga.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising. Evidently the
Satu
crowd
Divisi.
hoping to be treated to a special contest.
Divisi.
It is the perfect
Satu.
backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Main santai.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those.
Shooting.
What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation. Once power is assured,
Mana
any
lawan orang
goalkeeper's up
benar,
against it.
mana lawan bot. Itu
Barcelona
ada di
are
bar
already
skor
chasing the
dulu.
game. They didn't envisage
Kalau
that.
ada indikator sinyal
Rafinha
itu
stood his ground strongly.
100% orang. Tapi kalau enggak ya biasanya di
Movement
bot sih.
creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Now the finish!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, that is not the best
He's
ball,
got
and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just...
He's had it!
Aduh,
Loose
kepecah.
ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Santai.
The pass isn't the best. Van Dijk. Indonesia are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good.
Prit. Aduh,
That's a good
terlalu
intervention.
lama bawa
That was what
pulang.
he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's got away. Rafinha!
Tolol.
And that would have been some goal.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Beckham. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rafinha. And he's got his cross. A mighty effort. No way through, so back it comes. And Messi! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for
Ini
him to
kenapa
cling
kok
to.
musuhnya diam ini? Apa ini? Kenapa ini? Lama. Durasi. Siapa yang menang?
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11.
Ternyata enggak.
The manager can make a change for the
Yeah.
first time in the game here.
Referee. Number 17.
Enggak
Poorly
terbungkus.
directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Number 6.
Pedri.
Messi. Coming on the
Aduh,
field.
dua
Pedri
orang.
was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Ya, enggak
I
dapat.
think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Number 15. Federico
The pass is
Valverde.
intercepted.
Number 42. Musiala.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Robertson. Musiala. Pedri. Beckham. And it's Messi. Now Davis.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Robertson. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Indonesia leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Ya, kena.
Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very...
Vlahovic!
Kita dapat
That
banget.
was superb goalkeeping.
Vlahovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe. Played back in.
Memasukkan Mbappe.
Still just a single goal between the sides. And he's managed to get free. And the shot!
Ya.
A real chance. And a
Gila.
write-off.
Tinggal gitu loh.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Selamat.
That is a great pick out.
Michael Owen.
Nicely intercepted. Beckham. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
That's a good ball played into space. Oh, good ball
Lampin.
shot.
Lampin. Astaga.
Oh, he's managed to get it all
Bisa
right.
It
tiga.
was created because of good lively
Substitution.
movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Itu salah.
Alexander-Arnold looking to add to his goal. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Ya ampun.
Beckham.
Wis.
And that has put paid to that. Olise. He's shifting through the gears. He's got tall. Will be livid with himself.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Indonesia leading here by this still precarious one-nil margin. A real time for... Oh,
Nice.
oh, the ball's run loose here.
Buang.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tempat siapa itu?
Real chance here. Valverde!
Zizi.
Terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
All hands on deck for this one. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Davis is there and he can get that clear. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Aduh, terlalu lama.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Harusnya tuh main belakang.
Relief finally. Now at
Terus
last
begitu,
they can enjoy the
nah,
taste of victory.
Tinggal
Fingernails.
syuting. Masuk. Bisa nih. Bisa promosi. Yuk. Semoga aja menang. Gila, pantau banget David Beckham pakai versi timnas Indonesia. Arsenal kan ada jersey putih kan. ternyata nggak ada. Kalau kita coba deh, coba kita beli. Masuk. Satu bisa nih, bisa menang ini. Dan Nicholas dulu. Cara pakai ini. Ya, Bray. Cepat.
Can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Indonesia come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond.
Aduh, nggak kena.
Looks sharp. Oh, Red, nice interception. Messi.
Aduh, kok ngelag gini?
Who do you reckon is pivotal?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Olise. Now it's Messi. Plenty to aim at here.
Aduh, nggak dapat.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe.
Serangan balik. Gila, umpan siapa? Messi.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Van Dijk. Mbappe. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Vlahovic.
Aduh.
Now Foden. Vlahovic. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, sweet feet. Rafinha. Indonesia claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Dapat.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Olise. Great defending, strong and determined.
Terlalu lama.
And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Messi. Now it's Messi. Olise. Pedri. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Big chance!
Jangan.
And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. Tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Some first half thoughts?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And a big chance.
Janganlah. Mantap.
Rafinha. And it's Messi. And it's Davis. Rafinha. Cross flung into him.
Astaga. Kocak.
Well, being able to generate that
Gila,
amount of activity in the
iya.
box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety.
Dapat.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia have their third corner.
Wih.
Chance!
Aduh, gak bisa batal.
He should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
The attendance for this match was
Lobbed in behind. That is
71,550.
good alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lari Messi.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Ih, kontrolnya.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Vlahovic. Coming on to replace him is...
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Rapinya.
It's another chance.
Masuk. Selebrasi dulu. Ya. Tumpul.
Can they see the promised land?
Siapa tadi?
Well, they clearly fancy
Lape.
their chances now of winning this. A lead at this time that
Yuk,
really
jangan
seems to have really
blunder.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for
Kita
the substitution.
mundur main santai.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
Set.
That's just as the
Patrick.
manager would have seen it.
Santai.
Impact sub.
Gak lolos.
It is
Alah.
a truly precious lead.
This is going to
Dapat.
make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Patrick.
Cut out, well played. Indonesia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Dapat.
Arsenal
Kita
need to give
langsung
it
mundur.
everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh, it's a nice
Mundur
idea, but
lagi.
the execution was lacking.
Anjas.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's done very well to
Ish.
get that back.
Dapat. Buang.
Read.
Sit.
4 extra minutes added on.
Ayo sit. Nice. Kita naik divisi cuy.
Have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Kita promosi divisi 7. Divisi 6 kayaknya. Nah, bener kan? Divisi 6. Sip. Mungkin sekian dulu ya teman-teman, tapi jangan lupa tonton terus, kepoin terus kemudian like video ini kalau kalian suka, terus komen, terus yang paling penting tuh subscribe. Oke, sekian.